I want you to click the Kinsta link I have put at the very top of the description. I am asking you to do this because your website might be slow right now, and it is not your fault. You are a victim of the bad neighbor effect. So open that link, look for architecture, and let's talk about isolation. Here is the dirty secret of 99% of hosting companies. They use shared hosting. Imagine living in an apartment building with paper-thin walls. You are quiet, you pay your rent on time, but your neighbor next door is throwing a rave party. The police come, they shut down the power to the entire building. You lose your electricity because your neighbor was reckless. On a server, it is the same. You share the CPU and RAM with hundreds of other websites. If one of those websites gets a traffic spike, or gets hacked, or runs a bad script, your website slows down, you suffer for their mistakes. You can optimize your code all day long, but if your neighbor is hogging the resources, you will never be fast. This is why I host on Kinsta. Go back to that link I told you to open. Kinsta uses LXD container technology. This means every single WordPress site you host gets its own private, isolated container. It has its own software. It has its own resources. It is not an apartment. It is a detached house on its own island. If the website next door to you gets hit by 1 million visitors, your site doesn't feel a thing. If the website next to you gets hacked, your site is completely safe. There is zero resource sharing. You get 100% of the performance you pay for, 100% of the time. I had a client who noticed his site would crash every day at 3 p.m. His code was perfect. We couldn't figure it out. We realized that another site on his shared server was running a massive backup script at 3 p.m. every day, sucking up all the CPU. We moved him to Kinsta. The crash stopped instantly. The speed line went flat and stable. Don't let a bad neighbor ruin your business. You need your own space. Click the Kinsta link in the description. Get your private container. Click the link, cut the cord, and take control of your resources.